Astonishing beauty, more space and choice, harmonious looks and performance, silhouette which attracts looks, pleasure on wheels, luxury is tempting. Heated seats in the front and in the rear, a broad range of grey, beige and brown, decorative elements, air-cooled glove box, cup holders, 1.6 Gamma engine producing 132 horsepower and 158 Nm of torque at 4,850 RPM. A 6-speed manual transmission for purists. Optional 6-speed automatic. 6 is better than 5. 15-inch disc brakes, high durability steel. Green tires with silica compounds. 6 airbags. Remember, 6 is better than 5. Parking assistant with a camera, ABS and ESP, because due to safety regulations there is no other choice. Seatbelts, because due to safety regulations there is no other choice. Supervision dials and an OLED display. Multifunction steering wheel, also used for steering. Audio system with a display and USB port, but no RDS. Dual zone climate control, also working in the rear. Power seat, just for the driver because you are in control. It's got 5 different adjustments, not 6 unfortunately, but the adjustment range is huge.
But let's be honest here, Hyundai Elantra is not exactly the kind of car in which you'll be stopped by strange women asking you to have their children. The Elantra is interesting enough for you to boast about the fluidic sculpture design language, and at the same time boring enough so that it can pass unnoticed. It's as if Volkswagen and Alfa Romeo had a child. The Elantra was designed in such a way that, objectively speaking, you have to think it's good. What do motor journalists do when they get into a car? Well, they start feeling top of the dashboard, and if this top of the dashboard is made of soft materials, then smile appears on their faces, like they just got a chocolate cake, and chocolate cakes are good, right? So anyway, I'm feeling this top of the dashboard here, and it's really nice and soft, so the car magically must be good as well. This was the case with the first generation BMW X3. It was all nice and soft up here, but from the elbow down it was all cheap and nasty, kind of like a Hyundai. And I don't know whether it's good for Hyundai or bad for BMW, but the Elantra, soft top of the dashboard, must be a good car. And this top spec model has everything as standard. Everything you see in this car is absolutely standard, and you get all this luxury for just about 20,000 euros. That's if you're lucky enough to be in one of the few European markets that offer the Elantra. I can easily put 20,000 euros worth of options on an Audi A3 limousine.
As it turns out, the Elantra has strong competition, in some markets anyway. There's the Chevrolet Cruze sedan, Opel Astra sedan, Ford Focus sedan, Honda Civic sedan, Mazda 3 sedan, Renault Fluence, Seat Toledo and Skoda Octavia, which look like sedans but are in fact liftbacks, Toyota Corolla, and finally Volkswagen Jetta. They all start at about 15 grand and go up to 20-something thousand euros.
All these cars look the same, cost about the same, and have about the same performance. Only Hyundai comes with a 5-year warranty. However, you might want to check with your dealer if he's not offering some sort of a warranty extension deal, depending on the market you're in. And I think it's only Hyundai that's got heated rear seats. Talking about how this car handles is a bit like discussing the taste of mashed potatoes. You don't buy the Elantra to feel like you're driving a rally stage. You buy this car to get from A to B, you and your passengers. you'll be relatively comfortable, especially in the back where there is good amount of legroom, and the boot is also quite decent size. The only problem is that when the seats fold, they don't fold flat. Well, but you can't have everything, can you? Now, there is quite a lot of road noise in the cabin, and the suspension is a tad loud when the car is going over potholes. That's the thing with Korean cars, unfortunately. The engine will rev when pressed, but it doesn't like it. A few weeks back I was telling you about the BMW 3 Series and how it's got this ideal proportion of all the factors which influence the subjective evaluation of a car. Objectively, the Elantra is a pretty good car. It's got just about everything. However, subjectively, I think I'll just leave it here and walk. You can watch more of my reviews by clicking here. Also subscribe to my channel by clicking here. New reviews every Friday. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Google+. You'll find all the links in the description below. And now thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. That is if I can walk back to civilization.